Okay.
Hang on, let me start letting people in.
you really mean this one.
I really mean this one.
Oh, good Lord. Aren't you really interested in watching us doing this?
I have no idea.
I don't think they will be interested. This is stupid.
So, I'm going to rerun the introduction while we get some people in here.
Okay, where's your trash, by the way? Okay,
hey, Greg. Greg Guy is here. Parker Morris. Hi, Parker Morris. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, this will kick over. Hey, Josh.
I'm going to start. I don't care.
Now, this is going to be a special episode of Ken Stout Live tonight. Oh, wait a minute. My camera's not running yet. What is going on? I got to start the video.
I'm going to start this no matter what.
We have special guests tonight as advertised.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will catch. I'll rerun the introduction later in a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and get the camera going. As well as, let's see if this is going. So nobody thought I would do it. I'm going to do it. She's going to dye my hair live on YouTube. So you get to see the pain and the torture I go through. So my special guest, my hairdresser.
Yep.
Hello.
The unpaid hairdresser.
So you're going to see a lot of the side view because I've tried to move 3 times now and she keeps yanking my head back.
I usually separate in the middle and then get into the whites.
You have to talk a little louder.
Whites. Yeah, separate first in the middle because that's where the base is. And then you go line by line and you do this like that.
Get the toothbrush out.
No toothbrush, only the hands. Only my hand. It's more effective than a toothbrush.
And get an audio video vision.
Go ahead, Ken.
No, I just was going to ask for audio video. I played around with this all day. I did find another clock, but I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to. But I will. It actually is one you can change everything. So I spent about 6 hours trying to get it to where I want it. And I got it pretty much where I liked it, except I couldn't get the numbers on the clock to show up. And I couldn't get the second hands to show up. Oh, sure, there was a little problem that the time read the same across all continents, but yeah, that's just minor. So is my clock is not working. It's an hour behind. It stopped at 9 o'clock. So let me refresh that. That'll. Oh, you know what? I knew that would happen, but I can solve that problem. I'm an old pro at this. This I got down pretty pat.
You can do it telepathically.
Almost.
Do you use telepathic talents?
There we go. Now we got the background in the right time, so I'm going to have to remember to check that. I forgot to check it before I started. I did learn something about OBS today because, as you guys know, I run 2 versions of OBS, and I've been doing everything on one version, which is my practice version or my version I like to experiment with, my trial version. And I seen something about the big accident in PA with the snow this morning. Yes.
Whoa.
Snow squalls. So anyway, I got this working the way I want it. I got something in my mouth. And after about an hour of doing that, I was like, doggone it. I put this on the wrong OBS. How am I going to get that on the right OBS? The simplest, easiest possible way there is to do it. Anybody want to take a stab as how I ended up doing it?
Copy and paste it.
No, I tried that. That was my first thought. That wouldn't work. That would make. Yep, import, export, export, import. It's exactly what I did. Worked just fine.
I had to do that to my wife's hair 3 times.
I cut her. I will cut her hair. I won't dye it. I don't have the patience. But you guys didn't think I would do this, so here we go. We'll see how it goes. This will probably be my most watched video ever.
Seriously.
It'll be circulating tomorrow. Did you see that guy getting his hair dyed before? I've never seen that on YouTube.
You'll have 1,687,000 views.
Probably like that guy in that dump truck. That'd be pretty neat.
I hope so, because
I would be happy getting like about 150 to 200 views. That'd be cool. That would be a goal that would be really nice to achieve, honestly. I'll go ahead and rerun the introduction. Tell me what you guys think. So I'm proud of this, woman. Just do my hair.
I'm proud of this.
So the stream should be showing the introduction. The cool thing about how I got it set up is it'll automatically kick over for me. In 20, I got what I got to do is I've got to get the timing down of the two ticker tapes. Yeah, I made that.
Did you shake it really good?
I shook it really good. You need to tell your audience what you're doing, not me. No. I know what you're doing.
Just want to shake it really good so that it will give us the correct color that we need.
And there it goes. It kicks right back over. So that's good.
What is wrong with that?
That works just fine.
Looks good.
Thank you. I want to add a sound effect to it, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. And then the little blue thing off to the right is supposed to have a clock in it, but for the life of me, I could not get that to work right. So I kind of gave up on it. Well, I ran out of time. I didn't give up on it. I just ran out of time. So Alex, you want to explain your day with Josh to us?
What exactly do you want to know?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to carry the conversation tonight because my hairdresser wants me to be still and look the other way. So
Other than I did another backup of Josh's computer this morning.
And inquiring minds are asking, why is that?
Well, because you put all the notepad stuff on his computer last night and everything, and
I thought you backed it up last night, though.
No, we never did back up last night.
Oh, okay. I
I don't know how to do it, right?
I thought you did back it up after you put all your Nintendo stuff on there.
No. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing now.
Well, you just started. How can you be giving up on it already?
he's giving up on it because you can't play. It's a piece of crap trying to play it with the keyboard.
What do you need? A joystick?
To play it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have.
Hey, Mario Kart, alright.
I can't really read. There we go.
So we've been on Zoom pretty much all day ever since he got home from work.
Yeah, you had told me you were talking to him. I figured you were going to be on there quite a long time, actually. So you have to bear with me, man. I got to go do some house cleaning. I just got to figure out where it's at.
No, we'll probably be on Zoom all day tomorrow, too, because I don't have to work.
Yeah, that's probably a good safe bet.
Yeah, it's probably that way. Can't really get in trouble.
I redid his backup. Instead of every 2 weeks, I changed it back to a month.
Yeah, you'll be backing it up tomorrow.
Once a month.
You'll be backing it up tomorrow. You guys will get on Zoom and you'll find something, you'll put it on there, and then somebody will go, oh, maybe we should back that up, and you'll back it up. By the way, I won the bet. I said you would back it up today, and I won that bet.
Oh, yeah, did you have a bet?
Well,
What are you betting for?
we were betting on whether they were going to do it.
Well, the problem is, you never know when you got this straight.
We might have to make an adjustment to your microphone, Josh. Have to get with the professor here in a little bit and see if we can maybe make an adjustment on that. That's still too tight over there, I think.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to do that. That's his job, not mine.
We need to
What do you
probably
mean? The
lower
microphone,
the...
he's using the microphone built into the webcam.
I understand that, but in Zoom you can control the audio and video, and he's just a tad bit loud. So he needs to figure out if he can adjust that down or not. Either that or he needs to sit a little bit of ways. I'm about 3 feet away from my microphone.
Well, we got the
Last time
pressure on
I checked
the
it,
first
last time
time
I
on
checked
the
the
other.
Zoom audio settings, his volume was down all the way.
One of you can talk and one of you cannot talk, but when you both talk at the same time, it sounds like you're on Mars. So let's try that again. So Alex, go ahead and say what you said. Oh, sorry.
I said last time I checked it, in the Zoom audio settings, it looked like his volume was down all the way.
Really?
Really.
That is odd. Greg, does it sound loud to you or is it just me?
Yeah, it's a little loud.
So there's got to be a setting somewhere.
Let me check it again.
You might go. Hi, Rick.
There he is. Hi, Rick. My hairdresser showed up tonight. The only time she could squeeze me in.
Hello, Ken.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Good. How was your weather today?
Not as bad, a little windy.
You got any storms coming in this week?
Not that I saw.
Yeah, the dreaded S word they were predicting for us is...
snow from Colorado.
Yeah, but it's not coming here now.
No, it's not. It's Colorado.
We're in Indiana.
I know.
Okay.
It's what the news is saying a while ago.
Okay, Josh, say something.
Something.
Still the same.
Yeah. Now?
Testing.
Better.
Better, yeah. Low, do I need to make it lower?
Let him say something. Let's see. Say something, Josh.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Maybe just a tad, not much more lower than that, though. That's pretty good.
It's like buffering.
It's not buffering.
How would they say that?
Okay. Try again.
We good now?
That's not too bad. What do you guys think?
Better.
Do you have any more room for adjustments, Alex?
I've got it almost all the way down.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I figured you might.
Is there any way to change that setting so it doesn't forget it?
Should stay that way.
Yeah, you would think it would.
So we don't have to come in all the time and do it?
No.
No, you shouldn't. It should remain on there unless it's changed. So this is really an odd setup tonight. Usually I have what's in front of me on the
Well, don't
monitor.
forget, I'm not signed into a Zoom account either.
That's not going to make any difference, I don't think. I wouldn't think that it would. Real quick update on Jeff's wife. She went on dialysis today. Her kidney stopped working. And that was the last I heard from him for today.
And I think that's not good.
So the other thing we can do while she's dyeing my hair, we can choose which style we want me to wear my hair when I do the streams. We'll have the glossy look here in just a little bit.
So are they back home or what?
He didn't say. Oh, no, he did say he was back home because the hospital will not allow children in there. So he had to watch Olivia.
Okay.
And that's been, let me see if I can sneak this in here.
he gonna be doing that tonight or?
Probably not. I would doubt that he is.
Probably tired.
That was at, oh my goodness. Well, 4:47 this afternoon. So
Yeah, because I know I had texted you. And
yeah,
I
you did when we were having dinner, and I forgot to answer you. I got it when we were in the middle of eating. This is why I wasn't a movie star. I couldn't sit still long enough for him to put the makeup on me. Uh-oh. What did I do? I know the clock just changed. Hopefully it comes back.
What are you doing that on your laptop or?
I don't have a laptop. My son's going to give me one because it doesn't work, and I'm going to see if Doug and I can fix it. No, this is from my streaming machine with my two monitors. I did figure today that I'm going to get a Stream Deck because, excuse me, at one point in time today, I was clicking back and forth between two different OBSs, clicking back and forth between two different clock setups, clicking back and forth on Facebook, email. I got lost. I'd rather set a button up and hit a button and have it change on me than me have to sit here and try to figure out where I'm at.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, carry the conversation. Yeah, think of something. Obviously, the hairdresser is not following her cue. I asked her to talk and explain what she was doing.
She's concentrating.
I am.
You have awkward balance.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys have been with me since the beginning, and you're taking her side already.
Of course, of course, of course. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Oh, Lord. It's not an easy task to do.
You want me to scoot up? I can move up.
You're
a little
fine.
Bit. Okay.
If Gary was on here, he would have something. He would have something to talk about.
Windows 11?
Probably.
Yeah, Josh has sent me an email about some speculation on Windows 11. I wrote him back and I said, right now it's just pure speculation. They don't have any clue. The guy even said in the thing that this is what they might do and this is what they could do. And then he specifically said, I'm not saying that they're going to do this. So, and like I told him, for the most part, the average common computer user is not even going to know what that function is at all.
Yeah, probably so.
And as far
I
as...
know what that function is, I don't even like it.
Well, then, if it goes away, you'll be happy, correct?
Not really. No.
Well, if you don't like it, well, okay, you're worse than a woman. 1 minute you don't like it, the next minute you like it.
Yeah.
I like it, that's why I have it set up to look like Windows XP, because I like the way it flies out.
Right, and that email that you sent me is not going to have anything to do with how you have your computer set up to do that.
Right.
So.
That's what people on Windows 11.
Right. Right, and if you don't like it, then, okay, so here's where the fun really starts. You'll notice now I'm sitting in a very awkward angle.
Got stiff neck?
No, not anymore.
Okay. This is just covering the whites on the back part.
I think they figured that out.
Yeah, because the top part's already done on the sides, but then I need to go over here and open this up and found some whites over here and put some dye in it. Okay, stop moving. It's hard for me to do this. Alright. But I dye myself.
That's good English. Can I finish taking a drink of my coffee? You told me to stop moving. Yes, no, maybe?
No, you're fine. You don't have to move because it's gonna cost me too much.
Okay.
Hard part there. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the coloring of the main hair, which is this is to
What's that over there?
to ensure a
Ben,
the same color.
what's that at the door?
Huh? At the door.
Yeah,
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
I thought I seen something in the door.
Seriously.
Seriously, I did not take a drink of coffee. So, my vote doesn't count. Should we dye the beard as well or leave it white?
No.
I'll leave that alone.
See, leave the beard alone.
Got 2 for or 2 against so far. Good deal. I did trim it the other day. I was getting tired of looking how ragged it looked.
What?
How ragged, how helter-skelter it looked.
Well, all you gotta do, what? Your beard?
Mm-hmm.
Cut it off. Shave it. If you doesn't like the look of it, take it off.
Are you gonna try and put that media center back in?
I'm gonna try.
You lost the media center?
Now he's talking about the media center from Windows. He wants me to try to put the media center that Windows 7 had
Right.
back in Windows 10.
I believe Rick just said it won't work.
I don't think that'll work, Alex.
I've seen it done. One of the guys I watched that does computer repair on YouTube
Okay.
had
Rinse in an hour.
put it,
You got
installed it. There was
Timed
some
it up.
version or something that
What
made
time
for.
is it now? You help with the
I got a timer running.
Okay,
I got
10,
I got
15.
several timers running.
You can do
Yeah, I will.
11 o'clock.
You said an
Yeah,
hour,
I
right?
will.
Okay, thank you. So now I sit for an hour and let that do its thing. You'll notice he's got a little bit of something going on there. Hopefully that washes out. She's getting better though. Usually my entire face is brown.
Well, it could be worse, boys.
Yeah. Yes, Jim. This was kind of had to be done tonight with everything that's going on the rest of the week. So, yes, we dyed it. Now I sit for an hour and then I'll probably let the stream run without me in it. I'll just block my camera or something and you guys can talk while I rinse it out and I'll come back and it'll all be good. We go through this about every 3 months or so. Or when there's a special occasion, and I don't know what the special occasion is right now, so I just say yes, dear, and let her do her thing. Makes her happy.
Yeah, happy wife.
Well, that's what they say. So is the clock still running on the right time? I need to go check that out. It looks like it's 11. Yep, pretty close. I did find one, like I said earlier, it's got 5 clocks, but I couldn't get the order to switch, and I couldn't get the hands and the numbers on there. And believe me, I tried everything in order to make that work. It's just like for the last time, I'll show the introduction again. And in the far right, you have the blue line that's got the space, and then you have another blue line there. That's supposed to have a clock in it, but you know what I might do? I might take the timer and see if I cannot put the timer. No, I can't do that. That was what the problem was.
Yeah.
When you play those video games, how do you play them? Do you have a controller or do you use the keyboard?
I have a controller that I bought.
Is it just a USB one that plugs into with the cord on it, or is?
Yeah.
That would probably make my life a hell of a lot easier than trying to play it with the keyboard.
Yeah, I bet playing some of those games would be fun trying to play with the keyboard. Like, nearly
I do alright with
impossible.
Mario Kart, and I don't do alright with Super Mario.
Matthew Camp says hello to everyone. He's in the chat room.
You can get one at Walmart, $10.
Might consider that.
Kind of quiet in here tonight. So I'm guessing everybody got an email today from somebody. Pretty sure I seen most everyone's name on it. I deleted or blocked, whatever you want to call it, that individual, so it goes into my spam. And Chris Garrett sent me an email saying I needed to check my spam folder, which I did, and I read it. And while I feel sorry for the young man and I have compassion for him, it's going to be a while before I let him back on the. If I ever let him back on, it's going to be a while.
Who is that, Sam?
Yeah, that would be Sam. I think we run a pretty good group of people here. I was talking to my mom today about how smart all of you guys are and the years of experience and how you are willing to help everybody out. I explained to her that Josh's computer was on the way out and Jeff came up with the idea of building one and everybody pitched in and we got it done. And that really impressed her. We talked a little bit about the Sam Lazar situation, and she said, yeah. She said, I noticed on YouTube on mobile that the tag is gray and not orange anymore, but on devices such as laptop, it's orange. You know, I don't know what's going on with that, Matthew, because you're about the third person that's noticed that on some it's black or gray and some it's orange. I unfortunately cannot get to the chat to test it out. It's on there. It's on one of these tabs somewhere, but the way I've got this set up, it's functioning and working right now, so I don't want to mess with it. Because earlier today when I was experimenting with it, I had a few issues.
Ain't broke, don't mess with it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. It's true. Now I got to come up with a catchy little thing to put in the. Oh, and on the bottom streamer, if I've left anybody out that you've noticed, let me know and I can add them. I think I got pretty much everybody. And now that I say that, I know I left BH Ringer off. So I'm going to have to go in there and add him. I'll do that after the stream ends. I think that's about the only one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Well, no, I got Tom in there.
I brought up the link for the day that they're not to turn off my computer when I'm not here, so. That's just that I have no problem getting in.
They said okay with that, or what's the status of that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Tell you what we could do. There we go. You have to look at the ugliness of what's going to make my hair look okay, I hope. We've been doing this 15 years. Not like it's something new. It's always been the same color. Every once in a great while she'll get a little odd and she'll want to do it 100% black. I'm not sure why that is. I could do like my dad did, and during the football season, he dyed his hair and beard blue for the Colts. It was the funniest thing. I'm a fan, but I'm not that big of a fan. I wished I could see the other chat because Tony Wallow put victory hand. I don't know what that looks like because this Twidget thing doesn't put the icons on there. What are the chances I can make this work?
Show emojis.
Yeah, I think I can do it right here.
Does anybody know how to put the, you know how Windows Media Player used to have the color effects? When you was playing, it used to have those visual color effects. Does anybody know how to put those back in?
I'm wondering
You're
if
talking
anybody
about when
knows
the
how to
music
put
played,
the
it had
music
like...
player when it play music.
You're talking about when the music played, it kind of was keeping up with the rhythm and it would change colors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. I thought it was built into the media player.
All right. Well, I haven't come across it.
Okay, I'm causing the echo. That's me.
I like that feature.
That was me causing the echo.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty neat little feature. Doggone it.
I'm trying to get nostalgia. I like the older effects better, if you can't tell.
Okay, make sure the clock's still running. Yep, I see the hands moving. That's good.
Yeah, there's another guy I watch on YouTube that he has like a whole room full of Windows 95 computers.
Yeah, is that called the nostalgia mode?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, a whole room of Windows 95 computers.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. That's what it appears to be.
And does he do different things on the different computers, or do they all run the same thing at the same time?
Like he has like SD cards, and he runs the whole the system off of SD cards, so he can just swap them out. It's like some kind of SD to or CF card, compact flash card to like an IDE adapter.
Yeah, I don't think he's uploaded the videos for a while though.
So he runs all the computers at one time from one computer, or do they run separately?
And they're separate computers.
Okay.
He has like the whole the CRT monitors and the speakers and everything. Just like it would be if it was 1995.
His name is very cool.
Yes.
I just wonder if computers will circle back around like vinyl records have come back into being popular again. I just wonder if 4, 5, 6 years from now, people will be going, look, I just got a Windows 7 machine. And, I mean, we all know that the security issues will be there, but from an operational...
There's another one called the Flying Scotsman.
Oh yeah, I also watch him. Him and Billy Core are really good buddies.
Oh yeah.
They've done videos on each other's channels. Like Billy Core will go on the Flying Scotsman.
And they do on April Fool's Day,
Yeah, his name is Jay Wakefield, I believe.
yeah. But I couldn't think of his name. That's why I called him the Flying Scotsman.
In Scotland.
I wonder if some of these tech guys, when they get together on Zoom, I wonder if they go, you ever heard of that guy named Ken Stout Live? We're talking about tech guys. Kind of makes you wonder.
I don't think those guys get together on Zoom, or they might.
I've seen quite a few videos where there's 6 or 7 of them get together. Of course, they're big time developers and not like us. I'll send you a link to a couple of them. They're interesting to watch at times. Somebody's running the show though, because like they have the ability that if I'm talking and someone else starts talking, they can switch it from the person that's talking to the other person that's talking, which that would kind of be interesting to see how they're doing that. And they're all the time exploring different things that are getting ready to come out or have come out and been total flops and bombs. Much like my channel, they'll probably be reviewing that one of these days. I haven't checked yet today. Oh, I gained a subscriber. I'm back to 122. Pick up 1, lose 3. Pick up 1, lose 4. It's the weirdest thing.
You should have a subscriber from my wife, because I subscribe to your channel.
I can check in analytics if her YouTube is public. It'll tell me if she subscribed or not. If not, I'll never know who. I don't know who subscribed. I think out of the 122, I want to say, I believe 12 or 15 of them I know who they are because their channel's public.
The last video Billy Core uploaded was 2 weeks ago. It was an hour and about 30 minutes. It's random games on the Packer Bell Legend 1540 Supreme.
That's a pretty good AI voice that your computers there have, Alex.
It's not. That's not.
Oh, wait, you're. Oh, I get it. You're off to the side. Okay.
But you're right. If that was an AI voice, that would be amazing.
You think they'll ever get an AI voice that doesn't sound like it's an AI voice? It sounds practically human.
They're working on it.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I watched the thing
I
earlier
don't
today.
forget you have a wife now, too, Joey. And he has a dog now, too, so you have a wife outside of YouTube.
Oh, yes, I knew he was married, but I didn't know he had a
Yeah, he's married.
I was watching a thing on robotics earlier, and they showed how they make the eyes mimic our eyes. It was pretty interesting. Kind of scary, but interesting. I need to see if I can get into that program and set a time limit when I put the chat up there instead of having to manually take it away. I almost called the professor this morning for some help, but I thought, no, I'm going to see if I can get through this on my own. And Darren and I chatted a little bit back and forth. I was at my mom's visiting her. She kind of made me laugh. When I got home, I sent her a text. I said, I'm home, and she texted me back. She goes, there's no way you're home. You live over 2 hours away. So I texted her back. I said, Mom, remember, I've moved to Indiana. And she said, oh yeah, I forgot. Good visit. Got to see my sister. She's pretty much restricted to not doing anything. She showed me her scar on her leg, and or it's her ankle. Pretty horrible looking. I don't think I could go 6 weeks without being able to get up and do something. I mean, I'm sure that if I'm told to, I'm going to do the best I could. But man, that would scare me. And camping season for them starts either this Sunday or next Sunday. And they camp every weekend, so that's going to be interesting to see how that works. And they got a big...
Well, I haven't been camping in a while.
They don't camp. They got a big camper they pull behind his pickup truck, and it'll sleep like 8 people. And they want to buy a Silverstream camper. I guess
camping these days is just going to the lake, fishing, and having a camper with everything.
Right.
It's not actually going camping.
Yeah. Back when I used to camp, I'd pitch a tent and had sleeping bags, and then I got to where I bought a cot because I didn't like sleeping on the ground. But you're right, anymore, everyone that camps, they got some kind of a camper. The place they camp at, they've got 6 cabins, I believe it is. that they rent out to people that don't own campers. We got to stay in one because people had rented it, but then they had to cancel it, so they had already rented it out and they couldn't get anybody to take it, so they let us stay in there for free. It's a pretty nice little cabin. The lake's got fish in it, and then they got a pool.
Went up to Palmy Cooney one time.
Most lakes do have fish in them.
Yep. Kind of looking forward to spring and summer, getting some fishing over here.
Yeah, I'm so sick of the winter, it's unbelievable.
So the latest subscriber I have was Chris Denny. I don't know when that was. It just tells me the recent subscribers. Oh, it does tell me February 24th. Chris Denny, who's got 479 subscribers. That's a new feature they've added. And then Chuck C from Bonnie subscribed. He's got 244. Yeah, I don't see Natasha on here, Josh.
It should be on there.
Well, that's fine. I mean, again, if her account's not public, I won't see it. I forget how that is actually worded, but hang on a second. Only includes users who have made their subscriptions public. And then, of course, you can learn more about that, but I don't. It does
I don't
not.
know how to make a subscription public.
Yeah, again, I don't either. No clue whatsoever.
Couple of mouse clicks, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But I know she's subscribed to the channel because I clicked the bell icon.
No problem. I appreciate it. Somebody watching a race? What it sounded like was a race. I'll say one thing. Hair dyes have come a long way in 15 years. It used to be such a god-awful smell when she put that stuff on my hair. Anymore, I hardly even notice it.
That's the peroxide.
I don't know what it was, but man, it was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
They have, we've never tried it out, but they've got, I think it's vegetable, organic, something or another. And it's bad enough I dye my hair. No way I'm going to start going to something like that. I tease her all the time that I'm going to take my razor and just cut it all off bald. Of course, her response is always, go ahead. I think she would freak out if I did that. It'd grow back. I mean, I don't know how long it would take. My son sent me pictures from Florida today. Them kids are really enjoying being on the ocean.
Gotta watch out for sharks.
Well, they got to watch out for the tide too that might drag them out. That was my main concern. It was kind of cute. He sent a video. Their first morning there, they wanted nothing to do with the water. They got to the water's edge, and when the tide come in, they would scurry back and not have anything to do with it. Today he sent me one, and they're sitting in the water with the water splashing all around, like everyday occurrence for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Waiting for the lights to come up.
Yeah. Hit the switch.
There we go. And they always flash bright and then tone down.
Well, I have to nudge it once to get it to come up and then back to where it was.
How you been? Are we
Too
doing?
damn cold today, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was sunny here, but chilly.
Chilly.
And wind.
We hit a high of 36 today.
Wow.
We're 45.
I don't know what we were. I know my mom was a little. We're 34 right now. She was a little upset that I was in t-shirts and shorts.
I think our high today was supposed to be 74 today.
Where's the noise coming from?
Gosh.
Oh, is it?
Daytime high, I guess.
Normally I can see the little yellow box around the name, but I'm not seeing that
If
now.
the sound is too quiet, it won't pick up. It won't show the yellow box.
But it'll pick the sound up.
Right.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Now you know.
I do. I do know that. What are you watching, Josh?
Mario Kart.
Oh, you're playing Mario Kart?
Yep.
Oh. Alex, would you like to bring Jim up to date on everything you've done to the computer so far?
Oh, God. Let me brace myself first.
I was getting ready to say, let him go make himself a martini first.
Yeah, take it.
I think I'm going to need a few.
we've only made like 10 backups.
How many?
That may be a little bit exaggerated, but
No, 15 is probably pretty accurate, actually. You made 3 in like one day.
Damn.
But now you do have it set up.
To admit it only takes like, with the amount of data he's got on there, it only takes like 5 minutes.
Right, but you do have it set up for once a month now, correct?
I do.
Okay.
Somebody tried to get me to try to get us to change it to every 2 weeks. And then we talked about it, and
Well, I think every 2 weeks would be okay, honestly. I mean, you guys are going to be putting stuff on it and taking stuff off all the time. Just like right now, you're trying to put the media player on there, right? Or you're going to.
I'm going to try to put the.
So no pun intended, but you've already got a backup before doing that? Just in case.
I have.
He grins and doesn't say anything.
I got from today, yeah.
2 today?
I said I have a backup from today before doing it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had 2 from today. All right. Well, I may back mine up. If I get this OBS thing kind of narrowed down a little bit better than I have, I may go ahead and do a backup on that just to have that secured in. That guy I was telling you about how he does his backups, he'll copy a file in his downloads and paste it to his downloads and rename it and call it the same file dash backup. And he does that in case something goes bad with the first one. He says he's that way got a backup. I only watched one of his videos 13 times today, and I still can't get it to do one thing it's supposed to do.
Just write him a letter.
He's pretty good about. I've sent him an email. He's actually pretty good about answering. He did a thing Sunday. Well, I guess that'd been yesterday. He sent an email out to everybody. He said he wanted to run a survey on what the people that run OBS would like to see him teach to help improve their channels. And all I said is, I just want to learn how to make the lower thirds go from one box to the next box to the next box and stop, not continually run. Because I still can't figure that out. And I also suggested the thing, I think I showed you guys where lower thirds comes in and I hit a hotkey and a picture comes up, and I'm moving my hands like you can see my hands because I turned the camera off. I believe that's not it. That says lower thirds, but that is clearly not it. Nope, I'll go back to it one of these days. Did I see on the news today where there's a 12th generation i9 about to come out? You guys hear anything about that?
There's been a 12th generation i9.
Well, let me see if I can find it. It came over my phone today as if it was brand spanking new and gonna blow the computer world away. Give me a minute. Let me remember where I was at.
There might be a 12900 KS maybe. I think that was announced within the last couple of days.
Naturally,
but the 12900K has been out for a while.
Is there another one like 12.9 something?
Just the 12900 KS is the only one I'm aware of.
I read another article where they said, shoot, I don't remember the brand name, but Asus graphics cards are going to drop like 25% starting April 1st. And the author said, I don't know if they're serious or if this is an April Fool's joke.
Well, part of the price drop on graphics cards apparently is because of tariffs that have expired or something or other.
Right, I read that too.
That was back, I think, the beginning of March or February, I think.
Yeah, naturally, I'm not going to be able to find that now. Doggone it. I wish the phone would correspond over to the computer. Yeah, that was one of the things they highlighted, was that there were tariffs that had or going to expire. RTX 3090 Ti Finders Edition leak shows NVIDIA's future GPU plans aren't pretty. I'll read that later. Windows 11 update will help your PC prioritize, how do you say it, renewable energy. That'll be interesting. Yeah, it's gone. It figures. Oh, maybe I'll get lucky here. Nope, not here. Nope, can't find it. I wonder if it's really him or not. We'll find out. Yeah, the viewership probably dropped immensely now that we're no longer doing my hair, but I bet it was way up there when they were doing it. Kenny Winton posted a link in the chat room. Go see what that's all about. Intel iCore 12900KS processor.
I believe that's what I mentioned.
It does sound familiar, yes. Hey, Gary.
Hello.
How are you?
What's going on?
Nothing. We're just chit-chatting, letting the dye on my hair dry so I can go rinse it out. She wanted to dye my hair tonight.
I haven't dyed my hair in 20 years.
Been about how long we've been dyeing our hair.
It's all right when you get away. When you don't have to dye, it's better than.
Yeah, that's true. I think I might do that one of these days. Just say, you know what? Let's just cut all my hair off. That way we don't have to ever dye it again. Wonder how well that would go over. The clock's still running right on the stream. 11:30.
Yep.
Yep. 11. Yep.
Still working.
Yeah. I don't know what it. Earlier today, I could not. I'd make one change. I'd go to make another change, and it would just blip out the first change. And I did not ever figure out. I just shut it down, said it'll be there, start over in 10 minutes, which I've done. That one that I found is on a site called, shoot, CodePen, I think. Hang on a second, I'll tell you for sure. Yeah, CodePen. It's all free stuff, and they actually provide you with the CSS and the JS to go in there and change things around should you like. And the guy that I watched said download it to your account, and that way you can make all the changes you want, and it doesn't affect what everybody else has already done. So I had like 6 versions of the clock downloaded today. And again, I got 3 right now. I actually got rid of all of them but 3. And I just, man, frustrated me. I did make it red and black, and I actually put a ring, probably not the right choice of words, but the clocks themselves have a different color ring around them, kind of makes them stand out a little bit more. But I couldn't get the numbers or the hands, so that'll probably be tomorrow's project. Wednesday we're going to be busy. She's got to go in at 10 and then a meeting at 1:30, and then we got to go see our accountant at 6:30 to get our taxes done. They're talking about the clock speeds in the new processor, 5.5 gigahertz. Kenny says the clocks are okay. Yeah, my coffee cup's in the way. Oh, excuse me. Man, so quiet tonight. I'll take this moment and see if anything's going on with Jeff.
Eating dill pickle potato chips, that's why.
Again?
Yeah.
My daughter, my granddaughter bought those for me. I don't eat chips, but after those, I eat them every damn day.
Dill pickle potato chips.
And the greenback from Frito-Lay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, they make them. I won't ever eat them, but they're out there.
No, they're in here.
Oh, you are. They're right here.
Lay's potato chips. Are they going to do that contest they've been doing practically every year for a while, where they have people write in and suggest their favorite flavor of potato chips, and then somebody wins that contest?
I know what you're talking about. I haven't heard about it.
Well, yeah, it's. I think they did it last year. I don't remember. They had some crazy flavors. So Jeff is answering my text. I asked him if there's any updates. He is typing. Probably on his phone. What are you up to, Alex?
Nothing.
You're typing something.
I'm not.
No?
I'm not. I don't know if I'm typing because my keyboard is relatively loud.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a mechanical keyboard.
Carry keys?
I don't know what the keys are, but it's a mechanical backlit rainbow keyboard.
Hmm.
All completely metal.
Hmm.
It has a little radio with a little radio dial to turn the volume up and down and mute it.
So what's the purpose behind having a mechanical keyboard? As opposed
I just liked the keyboard and I wanted to get one that was backlit mainly.
Okay. But other than the fact that it's backlit and mechanical, my God, he wrote a novel. There's no difference than any other keyboard?
No difference other than this one has the function keys for like play pause, next and previous track, and the volume knob is like a radio knob for like the radio in your car.
Right.
The volume knob is like that, and you press down on it to mute it, and it's got different. If you hold it down for 3 seconds, it's got different modes. The lights have got different modes, but the way I've got it set is the backlight stays on all the time. And if you're swapping the modes, some of the keys are lit and some of the keys aren't lit. And I prefer to have the keys lit all the time, because otherwise you can't see it.
I have RGB on mine, but I have a switch up here. I can turn it on or off.
I think the RGB would probably drive me up a wall. I can understand it having it lit if you're doing something in the dark, which sounds odd, but I've done it myself. So that would come in handy to have the keys lit a little bit.
I had a keyboard on a laptop. I had a laptop with a keyboard that it was colored. The keys were colored, and it was white keys, white letters on a colored keyboard, and you could not see those keys for nothing. And so after that, the next keyboard I got was, I told myself I'd only get black keys with white letters and backlit. Well, this keyboard doesn't have white letters, but since it's backlit, I can see it good.
Right.
I think if you turn it off, when the computer shut down, the actual keys themselves are like a dark blue, but you can't tell once you turn the machine on, because the backlight is always on.
Yeah. Okay, the update on Jeff's wife is her vitals are good. They've put her on dialysis to give her kidneys a rest, is what he's being told. He's not allowed back in the hospital until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning unless something happens. So that's kind of good for him. He'll get to go home and at least maybe get a little bit of rest. They did a blood pressure test, or did a pressure test for her abdomen earlier today. Hopefully she'll get to go home in the end of the week or so. That would be a good thing.
There's one key that this keyboard has that I haven't figured out what it's supposed to be used for, and even though this keyboard is a full-size keyboard with all the keys, it still has a function key down at the bottom right-hand side for some reason.
Alright, I just let him know that if he needs anything, to let us reach out and let us know if there's any way we can help. I gotta go find something over here.
Oh dear God, I used to have one of these keyboards.
Was he sharing his keyboard? I went away from Zoom a moment.
Gary will put a link into
Oh, okay.
an old IBM Model M. Jason, I used to have one of these. You could kill people with this. Seriously, you snuck up behind somebody and hit them in the back of the head, you'd kill them. Those things were heavy.
Did Josh get batteries for his wireless mouse yet, or did he kind of forgo that idea?
Oh no.
I forgot to see if the Stream Deck had gone down in price today or not. I actually got notification of the television that we've decided not to buy. Uh-oh. He wants to thank everybody for their prayers and thoughts. He said right now it's just a waiting game.
That's the exact keyboard I have. I posted the link in a Zoom chat.
It's bad enough I spent money on the RGB case I have. I'm not going to add to it.
Look, my computer is just solid black, no RGB. I don't think you could put RGB in this computer I have since it's an Intel Nook.
Yeah, that'd be a little difficult. May not be impossible to at least accent it with some, but I don't think it's worth bothering with.
Setup's working out pretty good tonight. Not nearly 180 degrees from what I've been running. I thought I'd have problems with it, but it's not too bad. My main concern was whether the clocks would continue running. For some reason, that page has to stay active somewhere on the screen, otherwise the clocks won't run. It's kind of interesting.
It's kind of like when you were trying to do the green screen in Zoom a while back, where the Zoom setting page had to stay open.
I figured out how to get around that, but I can't have it. If I use the Zoom green screen, or Zoom for the green screen, I no longer have to have the settings open, but I either have to lock the meeting so no one else can come in, or not let anyone else come in. Otherwise, it just negates the green screen. It's normal Zoom. So I'll get that problem alleviated pretty soon.
Is that because if somebody else joins and turns their video on, your video wouldn't be full screen?
My video is not full screen anyway. No, it makes no difference if their video's on or not. It just automatically will show, like I'll pick on Darren, it'll show Darren Gilholm as a black screen and then me beside him with no green screen. So I don't fully understand why it does that, but I am going to rectify that and fix that problem. I'm going to break down and buy a green screen kit. I'm doing some measurements and calculations on what I need. And I'm waiting for the price to go down a little bit. see if I got any notifications from. I do not. I don't need anything elaborate. I just need to have the basic green screen. My biggest concern is how to get the light on the screen without putting the light on me, because you can't have any shadows. That's where most of my thought process is at, is how to do that. And I've got a table that's about 3.5 feet off the ground, so I don't need a super long stand for that light. But for the other one, I'm going to need a pretty tall stand, 6 feet or 6.5 feet minimum. Problem with that is the ceilings are only 8 feet, and if I get a big ass umbrella in here, it might be scraping the ceiling. So I've got some things to kind of plan out, work through. Once I do that though, I can zoom at the same time and have the green screen, and should be pretty interesting to see how that works. So my hour is rapidly approaching for this nonsensical stuff on my head. So I think I will, I know I can't pause the stream for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. I'm going to keep Zoom open. Alex, I'll give you the controls. And then I will be back just as soon as I do whatever has to be done to this. So let me jump over here.
Hurry up, we want to see the final product.
Oh yeah, we do.
Must see.
Well, I gotta find the right. Did I close that inadvertently? Okay, there's my mail, there's Scott Fitchner, there's Facebook, there's this stream. LastPass, I don't need that open. That's CodePen. It's called CodePen, CODEPEN.io. Was it on another tab somewhere? Possibly that one? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. That's the same one I just had. What the heck? That's the clock. That's the same one I just had. That's the world clock. Yeah, this is interesting. I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't closed the actual tab that runs the stream itself in a long time. Now I gotta remember how to get back to it. Otherwise the stream will go on. You think this is boring? If I can't find out how to shut this down, it's going to run while I go rinse this stuff out of my head. Again, it'll be the most watched video ever. The dumber there is, the more views you get. All right, I think I found it. So, Kenny, Tony, Matthew Camp, Allie, thank you for being here. Tom K, Jim, Robert, Darren. See you guys tomorrow. I may start a stream up later on tonight, but I will end the stream right now, and then